Most home buyers get a loan estimate, glance at it, and sign without really knowing what's inside. And that single mistake, it can cost you tens of thousands of dollars over the life of the loan. Hey there, I'm John Abril. I'm a realtor and mortgage broker here in the Inland Empire, places like Ontario, Rancho, Upland, Fontana, all the neighborhoods we live in. I've been in the business for over 23 years, and I've worked as a mortgage loan underwriter at one point in my career. So today I'm going to take you through not just what a loan estimate is, but how to read one. We'll go line by line using two real examples, a conventional loan and an FHA loan, so that you can see the difference for yourself. And if you find this helpful, take a second to subscribe, like this video, and share it with someone who's buying a home. Okay, so what is a loan estimate? A loan estimate, or LE for short, is a 3-page document that your lender is required by federal law to give you within 3 business days of applying for a mortgage. Now, it was created after the housing crash in 2008, when too many people were blindsided by hidden fees and higher payments at closing. The LE makes lenders show their numbers upfront in the same standard format so that you can compare offers apples to apples. Think of it as a nutrition label for your mortgage. No matter which lender you go to, the form looks the same, so that you can line them up and see which one is really better for you. Real examples we'll use. Here are 2 examples we'll look at. Conventional loan on a $795,000 house, 5% down, which is $39,750, a loan amount of $755,250 with an interest rate of 6.875. Principal and interest is about $4,961 per month, and the PMI is $308 per month. An FHA loan on a $695,000 house, 3.5% down, which is $24,325 as a down payment, with a base loan amount of $676.75, upfront mortgage insurance, $11,736 financed into the loan, a total loan amount of $682,411 with a rate of 5.875. Principal and interest is about $4,037 a month, and the mortgage insurance premium is $307 per month. So for both, underwriters calculate property tax at 1.25% of the purchase price. That's unless the tax roll shows it higher. Why? Because that's the conservative standard. Homeowners insurance is estimated at about $2,200 per year for these examples. Now, conventional example, principal and interest, $4,961, mortgage insurance, $308, estimated escrow payment, $855, taxes and insurance. The total monthly payment, $6,124. The FHA example, principal and interest, $4,037, mortgage insurance, $307, estimated escrow, $749 for taxes and insurance. The total monthly payment, $5,093. Notice the trade-off. FHA gets you in for less down, but mortgage insurance lasts for the life of the loan unless you refinance. Conventional costs more upfront, but PMI eventually falls off once you hit 20% equity. Page 1 gives you the big picture. It shows you the loan amount, the interest rate, the monthly principal and interest, whether there's a prepayment penalty or a balloon payment, and your projected monthly payment, including mortgage insurance, taxes, and regular homeowners insurance. Think of page 1 like a window sticker on a car. It doesn't just tell you the price, it shows you the gas mileage, the maintenance costs. It's not just what it takes to buy the car, it's what it takes to own it every single month. Page 2, the details. Now we get into the real breakdown, sections A through J. Let's go one by one. Section A, origination charges. This is what the lender charges you. It's their paycheck. On the conventional loan, that's $1,316, which includes a $1,250 underwriting fee and a $66 tax service fee. And on the FHA loan, also a $1,316, same items. This is where you compare lenders directly. One might charge $1,300 and another one might charge $3,000. Section B shows services that you cannot shop for. These are fees set by the lender that you cannot shop for. Things like the appraisal, the credit report, the flood certification. Conventional, $1,736 total, including a $600 appraisal, and a $1,095 processing fee. FHA, $13,473. Why so high? Because it includes the upfront FHA mortgage insurance of $11,737. That's financed into the loan, but it still shows here. Think of it like DMV fees. You don't get to shop, you just pay them. Section C, services you can shop for. This is where you do have some control. Things like title insurance, escrow, pest inspections, home inspections. Conventional, $3,650 total, with escrow at $1,847 and title insurance at $1,120. FHA also $3,650. Shop around here. One escrow company might charge $2,000, another one $1,500. Same service, different costs. Section D, total loan cost. This is just A plus B and plus C. Conventional, $6,702. FHA, $18,439 because of that upfront mortgage insurance that's financed into the loan. Now, Section E, taxes and other government fees. Recording fees and transfer taxes, usually a few $100s. Conventional, $375, FHA, $375. Section F, prepaids. These are the items that you pay upfront: insurance, prepaid interest, and some property taxes. Conventional, $4,373. FHA, $3,822. Think of this as stocking your pantry before a road trip. You need supplies before you hit the road. Section G, initial escrow payment at closing. This is the cushion the lender collects for your escrow account. Conventional, $1,710, FHA, $1,498. It's usually 2 to 4 months of taxes and insurance, but that really depends on what time of the year you're closing. So this is just a guideline. Section H, other costs. This includes optional items like owner's title insurance or home warranty. Conventional, $2,163, FHA, $1,498. Section I, total other costs. This is E plus F plus G plus H. You get the point. Conventional, $10,132, FHA, $8,707. Section J, total costs. This is the grand total. D plus I. Conventional, $16,834, FHA, $27,146. So right away, you see that FHA's loan has a lower down payment, but higher closing costs. And while the conventional loan requires more cash up front, but less in closing costs, keep in mind that all these numbers are just an example. Your actual facts and figures may be different. I'm simply providing an explanation based on these two loan estimates, and keep in mind, there is a $100,000 difference on the purchase price used. Now, I did this intentionally because the maximum loan amount for FHA in San Bernardino and Riverside counties is lower than the conventional loan limits. Now, page 2 is like the restaurant bill. Section A is the entree. B and C are the sides. H is dessert, and J is the final bill. They slide across the table. Now, page 3, the long view. Page 3 shows the big picture over time. Conventional, in 5 years, you will pay $325,055 in principal, interest, and costs. Of that, only $45,279 goes towards the principal, making the APR 7.476%, the tip 136.781. That means over 30 years, you'll pay about 136% of the loan amount in interest. FHA, in 5 years, you'll pay $280,756 total. Of that, $48,387 goes towards the principal. The APR here, 6.734%. The tip, 113.199%. This is where you get to see the true cost of the loan, not just this year, but over the life of it. Page 3 is the nutrition label. It's not about how it feels today, it's about what it's going to do to you over the next 30 years. Now, side-by-side summary. Conventional loan on a $795,000 purchase. The down payment, $39,750. Loan amount, $755,250. Monthly, around $6124. PMI drops off at approximately 20% equity. FHA loan on a $695,000 purchase, down payment $24,325, loan $682,411, monthly around $5,093. Mortgage insurance stays on for the life of the loan unless you refinance, or you put down at least 10%, but we'll leave that for another time. Bottom line, FHA lowers the barrier to entry. Conventional costs more upfront, but gives you flexibility later. Local tip, if you're buying here in the Inland Empire, Ontario Ranch, Eastvale, Chino, or other newer neighborhoods, always check for Melrose or CFD taxes. These can add hundreds of dollars per month to your payment, so make sure they're included in your loan estimate. How to read like a pro. Here's the formula. Page 1, look at the loan amount, rate, payment, and cash to close. Page 2, watch Section A, the lender's fees, and Section C, the ones you can shop for. Page 3, compare APRs, not just interest rates. The loan estimate is just paperwork. It's your roadmap. Page 1 shows your budget. Page 2 shows who's getting paid. And page 3 shows the truth over time. If this helped, subscribe, like this video, and share it with someone who's about to buy their first home or is still in the dark about how this all works. And if you want me to personally review your loan estimate, send it my way and I'll walk you through every section and make sure that there are no surprises at closing. Well, that's it. I'm John Abril, your realtor and mortgage broker here in the Inland Empire with over 23 years of experience. And I've even had some time as a mortgage loan underwriter. I'm here to help you buy and refinance with confidence. Thanks for watching.